Next on Worcester News tonight, thousands of shoppers venture out to stores in Central Mass to get the best deals of the season. Plus, 4 Worcester High School students helped save multiple lives the night before Thanksgiving. We have the details. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Anna Botari. 4 North High School students are being commended for their bravery when seeing a fire on Hamilton Street Wednesday. If it weren't for their quick action, the outcome could have been a lot worse. Our Cam Jandro has the story.
Let's go talk to the
Cell phone video captures intense flames coming out of a Hamilton Street 3-decker Wednesday night. Danielle Cormier was asleep on the 2nd floor with her 3 children.
Literally woke up to 4 or 5 people at the end of my bed screaming, "Get up, wake up, wake up, there's a fire."
4 North High students along with another man noticed the fire while driving down the street. They ran inside the burning building in an effort to help those inside.
We were just driving by, and then that's when it all started right there. And we just like reacted. It was like instinct. Like,
I want this family to be okay. I want them to live another day, to have a Thanksgiving. And at the moment we were kicking down the door, I wasn't thinking of anything but saving them kids.
Now you can see there is still all kinds of debris and broken glass here outside of the building from broken windows the night of the fire. The 4 students at North High are in the ROTC program, and they say they used training from that ROTC program when they decided to go into a burning building.
We're also taught those qualities, to not think about ourselves, but the safety of others. So when I first seen the fire, the first thing I thought was kids, because a year ago I was supposed to move into this apartment.
The 4 students were on their way home from a Thanksgiving celebration when they decided to stop.
In my head, personally, I was thinking they're probably going through that same thing. They're probably grateful for each other. So we should at least give them a chance to be with each other. And saving them was a really important thing for me personally.
No one was injured, but more than a dozen living in the building were displaced. Just hours before Thanksgiving, Cormier was thankful for those who broke down her door to save her.
High school kids risked their lives to save anybody. There could have been nobody in there. I am so grateful, if there was a bigger word for grateful.
Now, Cormier says they are living in a hotel right now, but they should be able to move into their new house rather soon. There is a GoFundMe if you would like to donate to the family. In Worcester tonight, I'm Cam Jandro, Worcester News Tonight.
The contractor who was working on the project to restore a war monument in the city has been fired. The city was planning to unveil the new World War I Memorial Grove in Green Hill Park on November 11th, the 100th anniversary of the end of World War I. It was canceled due to the monument not being finished. According to the city, the contractor was supposed to be finished on October 1st. The city says they'll be hiring someone else to finish the job, and the project is expected to be done in the spring. Thousands of shoppers hitting the Solomon Pond Mall for Black Friday. The variety of stores offer different deals like $1 socks and 50% off. And as our Gretchen LaRosa explains, it was an early day full of deals and crowds for many.
The doors opened at midnight here at the Solomon Pond Mall, and mall manager Chris Bastian says thousands of people will be expected out to celebrate the biggest deals of the season.
Black Friday is a tradition, really. It's more of a social event now, coupled with the great store promotions. So everyone's been really great, really good spirits, and just having a good time.
Thanksgiving shoppers on Black Friday filling the mall with holiday spirit. Shoppers could be seen with several bags from various stores. Some we spoke with say Black Friday shopping has become an annual tradition.
The deals are okay, but honestly, I like doing it because it gets the family together. And honestly, I'd rather do this than go to Thanksgiving dinner.
Marianne Melbinger says she is ready to trade in her Thanksgiving turkey for televisions. She's been coming to the Solomon Pond Mall on Black Friday for the past 2 decades. She says it's just something she can't miss.
TVs are amazing. 55-inch for under $400. And I'm going to get the Ring doorbell, which is about $40 off. So that when my Amazon packages come, nobody steals them.
Shoppers were out looking for Christmas gifts for their loved ones, but they're also cashing in on deals for themselves.
I got a couple sprays. They're usually like $10, $12, and they were on sale for $6 today. I'm excited. I got bags. I'm excited.
Now the mall closes at 9 o'clock tonight, but if you didn't get to go Black Friday shopping, most stores say they will be keeping their deals throughout the weekend. In Marlborough, Gretchen LaRosa, Worcester News Tonight.
Black Friday shoppers also rushing to score deals in Millbury. The parking lot was full this afternoon and cars lined the roadways at the shops at Blackstone Valley. Some stores opened just after midnight, others opened a few hours earlier than their usual schedule. Police officers worked throughout the day to keep the area safe and control traffic. The Millbury Police Department says 28 officers were on duty at the shops. And while shoppers are busy this Black Friday, local businesses are preparing for Small Business Saturday. The day started nearly a decade ago, and local shops say it's been growing each year. Our Chandler Walsh has the story.
It's quiet inside Valancourt Folk Art in Sutton on Black Friday, but President Gary Valancourt says it won't be the case tomorrow.
Small Business Saturday is one of our busiest days of the year. Probably about 600 to 700 people come through our door.
Businesses across the country are promoting Small Business Saturday for shoppers to spend their money locally. The American-made Christmas studio is reducing their ornament price from $30 to $20 and say it's important to shop small.
It's the small businesses that are the ones who support the community. When it comes to doing the chain of lights, we donate. When it comes to the Little League teams, we donate. When it comes to the pediatric hospital in UMass, we donate.
American Express started Small Business Saturday and says for every dollar spent at a small business, 67 cents go right back into the local community.
Really important to keep, I think, money within your community and help support your community if you want to see it grow.
Worcester art supply store C.C. Lowell is also preparing. They've created reduced price art kits for every level.
Takes the stress out of buying art supplies for someone if you don't really know what art supplies to get.
Valancourt employs 19 area residents, and C.C. Lowell sells goods made by local artists. Both say their community is a priority.
We're hoping to just also have it be sort of like a thank you for supporting us.
By promoting Small Business Saturday, we're really trying to help the local residents really understand what's in their community.
Chandler Walsh, Worcester News Tonight.
It's opening night for Tower Hill Botanic Gardens' annual Night Lights Winter Reimagined. We got a sneak peek tonight of the display.
20,000 lights are displayed across 15 acres at Tower Hill Botanic Garden for its annual Night Lights Winter Reimagined.
You come to the garden, you'll receive a map. We have a recommended route with about 12 different stops along the way, both indoors and outdoors.
CEO Grace Elton says each stop on the map has a different theme, and there are many new additions to this year's display.
Here we have a larger-than-life skep, which is an old-fashioned beehive that you can climb inside. We also have our bromeliad tree, and it's covered with not only bromeliads, but also orchids. And we also have our library open for the first time.
Elton says it takes staff and volunteers months to prepare for this event.
Starting in February, March, working all the way through until the fall, we start wrapping everything outdoors in holiday lights in about September, and everything that's created in our basements to decorate the indoor spaces is then brought up, and we have about 2 weeks to hurry and decorate everything with what we've created.
Tower Hill Botanic Garden has been doing this light display for years. Some have been coming since the very beginning and have made it a family tradition.
It's pure magic. It's absolutely pure magic, and every year is a little bit different, and every year they add something to it, but it always maintains both the nature and the magic.
Walking through the tunnels of lights, it's really almost breathtaking. It's really worthwhile coming up to see.
Even if you think you've seen the display, it's going to be a completely different experience this year.
The lights will be on display through December 30th. If you're planning to attend, you have to purchase your tickets online. The day after Thanksgiving marks the unofficial start to the Christmas holiday season for many. Dozens in Marlborough got their Christmas trees Friday, and for one close group of friends, it's a 2-decade-long tradition they can't miss. Our Brittany Schaefer has the story.
This is the one. This is the one. Finding the perfect tree at Hoot's Christmas Tree Farm is a long-standing tradition for Rob Emsley and his friends.
We've been coming here with our friends, the Finches, for the last 20 years. So we come out and it's a way to get some fresh air after Thanksgiving Day overindulgence.
Emsley's friends travel far every year to keep the tradition alive.
I am living in England. It's just 6 hours. It's not far.
Rebecca Smith says it's not an easy task, but they always find the right tree to chop.
We walk around as many of the trees as we can until we find the right one. Perfect size, perfect shape.
Oh, it's the right height for our friend's house.
Hood's Family Christmas Tree Farm has over 30 acres. Manager Michael Casto says they have various different types of trees, including their most popular, the Fraser fir.
Pines, spruces, and firs, some Fraser firs and Canaan firs and white pine and Scotch pine. You get to pick your tree, you see the different types, so it's a fun thing to do as a family.
The Beauregard family found 2 trees Friday. They say it's a fun way to spend time together the day after Thanksgiving.
It's a lot more fun than picking it out from pre-cut trees because you get to find it, and finding it is like the best part.
We've hiked all over, ridden in the sleds and looked very carefully at each one. We do this every year the day after Thanksgiving. That's our Black Friday tradition.
Brittany Schaefer, Worcester News Tonight.
Casto says the farm usually sells more than 1,000 trees each season. Tonight is opening night for the Worcester Common Oval Ice Rink. The seasonal favorite is opening earlier than ever this year. The city usually opens the rink during the Festival of Lights, but due to cold weather and in hopes of extending their skating season, it opened at 5 p.m. tonight. The Zamboni was out smoothing the ice before the grand opening. The city's communications specialist, Amy Peterson, says it's a great way to get the family outdoors and active during the winter months.
Being that it's Thanksgiving break and Black Friday, a lot of people and families are out and about shopping and looking for things to do tonight and then for the remainder of the weekend for school vacations. We really want people to feel when they've arrived downtown that downtown is a special place and there's a lot of walkability and there's so many more businesses that people can patron downtown.
The Festival of Lights is a week from today. Crews were out setting up lights around the Oval Friday. Activities will start at 5 p.m.